my first question, and I want everybody to tell me what they feel about it, because right from the time we knew that there was a film being made by the name of Jawan, starring you, starring Vijay, it was being directed by Atlee sir. Deepika also was part of the project. We knew it had success written all over. लेकिन ये जो tsunami आया है of love for the film, how do you react to this? Because this is unprecedented. Atlee sir, let's start with you. This love that the film is getting day by day, it just increases. What was your reaction when you heard numbers and the kind of reviews and the way people were reacting to the film?
So, I'm a different director. Actually, generally I know to say in one word what is Jawan to me is the day one when I met Mr. Shahrukh sir, and we aligned to a decision that we're going to come together to a film. So I took a white sheet. So when we are in our teenage, we used to write a letter that is called love letter. So Jawan is a love letter of mine to Mr. Khan sir. That's my one word.
How did you receive the love letter, sir?
मुझे तो थोड़ा सा चांस मिलना चाहिए प्यार का. So with this love letter, though, I was completely overboard. And I'd really like to sit here with your whole team, with Deepika feeling the most awkward. I'll tell you why. Because she feels, मैं तो ये दोस्ती में छोटा सा रोल करने आ गई थी, but between me and Atlee, we fooled her and shot a full-length film with her. She's not even realized. So when she saw the film, she was like, oh, I'm one of the main characters. She didn't even know. So she's very awkward sitting here, but thank you, Deepika, from the bottom of our hearts for being part of this film. As far as, like I'm saying, to sit down and praise each other, for me would be really awkward, because the amount of love that Atlee sir has put into this film, all the boys and girls who came before and spoke, all the technicians in the film, Vijay sir, the hard work they have put in. I've always been a fan of cinema from the South. Even when I don't understand the language at times, I've tried to watch it. Now, fortunately, you can hear it in dubbed and also read the subtitles. But to come here and create this cinema for the whole of the country, for me it is actually more than happiness. For me it is one of the greatest satisfactions of having worked in the Indian film industry for 32 years. So thank you so much, Atlee sir. Thank you, Vijay sir. Thank you, Nayanji, who's not here. Thank you everyone who's been part of this film. And thank you, Deepika, for not catching on that we had made you shoot the whole film and you thought you had a small role in the film.
Vijay sir, you've seen a lot of successes in your career. What does the success of this film mean to you?
Thank you.
They're not going to stop, sir. This is something that we are all used to right now.
सारे देश का सेनापति विजय सेतुपति, देश का सेनापति विजय सेतुपति.
How do you react to this kind of a success? Because you've seen success before with a lot of hit films.
Don't ask me. Sir has seen so much success. See, first of all, I didn't expect so much of love for the first day of release in Chennai. There are so many people who called me and said they couldn't get the ticket for Jawan first day for show. It was like that much people love him so much. And then it is not a surprise for me. That's a Shahrukh Khan, that's all, the name is enough. So everybody love him so much, and then the way he behave, the way he treat people, he just give only love. There is nothing else but from I think if somebody returns Shahrukh Khan, you can go and hug that name also, it's enough for you kill love. That's Shahrukh. And I love you, sir. I love you, sir.
I love you all. I love you more back, sir. I think after the press conference, if I may propose to you and we can marry now, sir.
Yeah, it's nothing wrong, sir.
We'll do lots of acting together.
Yes, sir, nothing wrong, sir. Love you.
Well, there is so much romance between Shahrukh sir and Vijay sir. Let's talk to the lady who was awkward. She didn't want to sit in the middle. You know, I thought I was going to ask you this कि आपने तो हमसे झूठ बोला कि आपका स्पेशल अपीयरेंस है, but ये इन्होंने ऑलरेडी हमें बता दिया है. दीपिका, what an impact, because ये स्पेशल अपीयरेंस नहीं, ये मोस्ट स्पेशल अपीयरेंस था. The role that you have played and the kind of reaction that everybody is giving this role, what has been the one standout thing for you? Like, what is the one thing which you have heard from someone that made you feel emotional about the success?
I mean, a lot of it, I mean, all of it has been overwhelming, to be honest. And I'm now discovering that I was fooled and conned on this stage. I was shooting for Project K in Hyderabad, and both of them flew down to come and see me, and they narrated the whole story to me and told me this very important part of Aishwarya. And for me, it wasn't about the length of the role, it was about the impact that this character was going to have on the entire film. And so for me, it was twofold. For me, one is everyone knows my love for him, and you know, whatever he wants, I'll always be there. But also, the movie was so special. That as any actor, not just me, I'm sure any actor, if they were offered this part, they would just say yes to it, because it was about the vision. And I think all of us, everyone here today has invested in that vision. It's not about how big or small your role was. So for me it was about the story that we were telling, the impact that this movie was going to have on the lives of this amazing audience. And it's similar to what Sanya said, which is, they started narrating the whole thing, and in the first 1 minute I was like, why are you even wasting your energy? Of course I'm going to do it. And yeah, that's it. And the rest of it is always when Shahrukh and I are working together, we're not co-stars, we're not, it's not formal, there's just lots of love, and I think that's what always comes through in our work.
Between commercial success and critical acclaim, is there a thought when you're sitting down on a film of any sort?
See, basically, I'm a fan. I'm not a writer. I'm not a director. By heart, I'm a fan. So, fan in terms of not to an individual, to cinema. Whatever attracts me, I feel wow. Then I also want to create that wow to the world and show it as a cinema. So I don't have a formula to just get a right balance between this. Whatever feels right, I make it. So I don't know the formula, and I can't explain the formula how I find this, but genuinely by heart, whatever I love, whatever I have learned in my life, whatever I see, it's not about only cinema. For an instance, I take things from my wife, from my mother, from my sister, from my fellow beings. So I just replicate that in form of writing and cinema. So that is my secret on writing and making a film. So I think it is working for everyone because I go with basics.
It's working and it's working out. So when Vijay sir, when say he writes a script, it's all on paper. The dialogues are on paper, and then you come and give those dialogues a different sort of life. Santa has a gift for you. When that dialogue, you laugh and yet it's menacing. Is that your favorite dialogue in the movie, or is there some other dialogue which you thought was something that you really enjoyed?
For me, everything is difficult. So, I work hard, and then to every scene, every shot is most important for me. And then I always think how I'm going to convince my audience, and what energy I'm going to get from my co-artist, my director, the set. So it depends on, because I go to the set, then only I think about what I'm going to do there, and then sometimes I get inspired from my co-actors or my director's word. Something it inspires me, I try to convince my audience. So I never go with preparations. So every scene, and Every dialogues, I love it, and then I try to find, is there any other way to deliver it, to make it more rhythmic? Sometimes when I don't get a mood for a scene, I listen a song. Sometimes I choose a song, I listen that song continuously for some 10 times, then I try to find a mood from that song and I play it my scene. So I tried different kind of ideas and approaches in my scene. So in this film, especially always I try to understand who is my director and what is his vision and how he want to execute the film. So I love Atlee's film and the way he executes the film. And for Atlee, mostly I can tell you that the way he conceives a scene is above the dialogues. That's what I see from his shots and takings of his scenes. And then from Shahrukh sir, he gives so much energy. One day when we were shooting, and then actually he's such a big man and with a big heart. Okay, and then I get some ideas and we did it, and again I want to go for one more and one more. I very like, sir, I'm sorry, sir. No. He said, Vijay said, do anything. I'm just enjoying. Just do anything. So that gives a confidence, because the person whom you respect and whom you love, and then he is saying that you are doing good. Like, do, let you do. You take your time to do. That gives confidence. So I can't say this scene or that scene. So for me, everything is like a delivery. So I have a thing.
Sir, ये बहुत जरूर.
I have to tell you my favorite scene of him in the film. एक तो let me just tell you, I've tried it और मैंने कोशिश की है और मैं fail हुआ हूँ. He's done the whole film simultaneously, same time, there and then, पूरी की पूरा scene Tamil में, and then he would shoot it in Hindi, learning a new language. And I remember the first scene was with Deepika, and it was stunning to see someone to learn that language there and then, 1-2 घंटे के अंदर, and to be able to bring so much life to that scene. 2-3 places in the film, he's magical. I think I have learned a lot working with Vijay sir, and I hope I can keep watching him and learning. And I always tell him, working with you, next film you see, I'll become way better actor than I am right now. So you're making me dangerous now. I love the time when he's getting beaten up and he says, कोई रोको इनको वरना ये गाना शुरू कर देंगे अभी यहाँ पे. He's magical. He brings such magic in scenes where it does not exist. When I tried to do it, you can ask Atlee also, I failed. So he looks at Deepika and he says, I tried so much in that scene, I could not do it. My eye was going wrong. I was like, then you even see in the film, it's not like Vijay sir. I could not do what he had done. I tried my best though, 2-3 takes. Then Atlee also gave up. Sir, we leave it to Vijay only. You just do what you can.
For me, that's the only scene with, I think that I believe that I killed him. So somehow my anger is not enough. I want to tease them more. I don't know how to tease it. That's where I get satisfaction. So I was looking for the chance where I can tease him more. That your man showed his braveness, and I showed him who I am. So I want to show something on that time. Then first initially I thought it looked very awkward, but he didn't say anything, so he didn't.
Fantastic, sir. I too wanted to put you on the poster like that. At least don't put it like that.
Now, ये विजय सर और शाहरुख सर की पहली फिल्म है, बट क्रोनोलॉजिकल ऑर्डर में चलते हैं. ओम शांति ओम, चेन्नई एक्सप्रेस, हैप्पी न्यू ईयर, पठान, जवान, एंड ऑल ऑफ देम आर, आई मीन, गोल्ड छोड़ो, प्लैटिनम, टाइटेनियम, पता नहीं कौन सी सक्सेस है. आर यू हिज लकी मैस्कॉट? सब पूछना जरूरी है ना सर, है ना? पूछना तो जरूरी है. जब 5 फिल्में की हैं, मैं तो स्पेशल अपीयरेंस गिन भी नहीं रहा हूं, लेकिन जब 5 फिल्में की हैं, इज देयर अ कार्मिक कनेक्शन? चलो ऐसे पूछ लेता हूं मैं.
I feel like lucky, charm, and these are just very, I don't know, they're just very throwaway terms. I feel it's love and respect. That's all I think we have for each other. It's just immense love and respect and trust.
Right.
As actors, as people, you have to have trust when you can really, if I'm on a set, he can be in one corner. I've said this the last time as well. He can be in one corner of the room and I'll be in another corner. But I know that if something were to happen, he'll be the first person to come across, because that's just the connection that we have. So I think as actors, as people, as human beings, love, trust and respect. And I think that's what everyone sees.
Everybody says कि एक औरत के प्रति
As you started Om Shantu, sir, can you say that dialogue? Picture abhi baki hai to I love.
he wants you to say
I love that scene, sir.
picture अभी बाकी है मेरे दोस्त.
Because I love that scene, sir. That scene give me a lot of hope, not only for me. Whoever watched that scene, no, it's.
It goes, how does it go, the full thing? Thank you. आप लोगों ने मुझे इतना प्यार दिया है, इसके लिए thank you very much. Okay. मेरे को याद है यार. Sir, I was little supposedly tipsy in the scene, so the voice is little different.
But I love the performance and it was beautiful scenes.
इतनी शिद्दत से मैंने तुम्हें पाने इतनी शिद्दत से मैंने तुम्हें पाने की कोशिश की है कि हर जर्रे ने मुझे तुमसे मिलाने की साजिश की है. आप लोगों ने मुझे मेरी मोहब्बत से मिला दिया. Thanks very much. Something पिक्चर अभी बाकी है मेरे दोस्त.
I love that scene, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Sorry,
I'm very bad at lines. So
I also can't remember my dialogue, sir. So yes, I have the same problem, sir. Because once it's done, it's done. I don't.
The same problem with me, sir.
That scene is a beautiful scene. I love
Thank
it.
you,
I love
thank
it.
you.
Thank you.
Atlee sir, when you got such phenomenal actors on a project, Vijay sir, Deepika, Nayanthara, all the girls, Sunil, and of course him. When we read about it, we knew that this was going to be a tremendous success. But at what point during making the film, or probably the completion of the film, did you realize we have a blockbuster on our hands? Come on, you had to feel it.
See,
We still don't know actually.
no. God is so kind to me, particularly to me. I've done only 5 films, and all the 5 are God's blessing. It is blockbuster. When the day we met, I know I can give something good, but when Cancer came, I was little worried because he's mass of mass. He's something else. So even me and Mr. Vijay sir, Talapati Vijay, we had a conversation at that point of time. He asked me, what are you going to do? I don't know, but I'm going to give my life to that film. So the day when sir said yes, I know it's a blockbuster. So where I can take it? I have to take this film to a extent where, because no, it is getting little emotional for me also, because it is not just a interview or something. Because sir said one thing on the day one when he met, and yesterday also he messaged me saying that, sir, I'm doing this film. The reason is the entire world should know what kind of director you are. So I want to, sir, I know the film will work, the film will be a blockbuster. That's okay, sir. But that is not our destiny. I want you to succeed to the most. I want to do it. I don't know why, he said. So it became a, not a pressure, it became a big love to me. So I have to do something great. Then fortunately he was my producer too. So my co-producer Gaurav Verma once, so it was a private talk between us, but I want to reveal here. So he told me, sir, your vision is here. Mr. Khan vision is here. But the problem is, you both think very big, but I am in middle, I am getting stuck. So we have to make within that. But sir never stopped me. So when I asked Sedu Anna, he said okay. When I asked Deepika ma'am, he said okay. Whatever I asked, till this second, whatever I ask, he will give me. Whatever I ask. So it's a dream for a director like me to get him and Gauri ma'am. such a wonderful. They are pure heart. And one more surprise I have to say is I narrated this film in a Zoom call. So so during COVID time, I know the cinema theatrical footfall were going down, and people were not ready to greenlight even a 30-40 crore film. I know, because I'm also a producer. So, but sir greenlighted a 300 crore film when everyone was. But we didn't finish in 300, we went more. So that is Mr. Khan sir and Gauri Manam and Gaurav sir. Thank you, and especially my thanks to Pooja Datlani, because Pooja is a person. To answer your question, I think we made the blockbuster in 3 days. Now we are just flying. So God will take us to a next level, and it is our stepping stone for our next to beat this. So we are praying for something good to happen for us. Thank you.
Sir, directors, actor हैं, you are the most fabulous co-star. And Deepika ने एक बात जो बोली, the respect you have towards women, the love that you have towards women, ये सबके लिए एक, I mean, it's something that we have all learned from. लेकिन सर गर्ल गैंग की बात करें, अभी थोड़ी देर पहले सानिया, रिद्धि, आलिया, लहर वो हमारे साथ स्टेज पे थे. सर लड़कियों को हॉकी वर्ल्ड कप जिताना हो चकदे में या फिर जवान में चोरी करनी हो, इट्स वेरी एंडियरिंग. आई मीन, आर यू एट योर बेस्ट व्हेन यू हैव a lot of girls around you, no matter what the goal is?
Yes. Absolutely. I have no problems with Vijay Sethupathi sir, but all the girls, Atlee came to me, he narrated some other story also to me, sir. Some mass, Marana Mass film he narrated to me, sir. You will go there, you will fight, then you will fly. Then we are listening to one more film. Then one day on the Zoom he said, I have a story with 6 girls who are your partners, 2 more girls who are your lovers, girlfriends, and 1 more girl who's going to be your mother, who's not maybe your daughter's age, but she'll play your mother. So I've got this 8 girls with me. How can you say no to this? Just imagine, this is like that Amitji's great song with those beautiful girls. Shawa, 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 shawa. Then I showed a lot of enthusiasm. Are Sunil Grover there? I say, yeah. I say, Vijay Sethupathi. Oh, I say, my God. But secretly inside, 8 girls. Shawa, shawa.
Deepika, if the questions that I've asked you till now have been tricky, this one is the trickiest. This is a question that we actually thought about, पूछे ना पूछे, but I have to ask you. In an alternate universe, अगर ओम और शांति प्रिया met Vikram and Aishwarya. Thank you. Trickiest question है ये. क्या होती इन दोनों की बातचीत? 16 साल का difference. Om and Shanti Priya in an alternate universe having a conversation with Vikram and Aishwarya. Okay guys, that's it.
I'll tell you. The conversation would be the same.
We've also forgotten that there's a Sandy in that mix.
No, I'll tell you. My conversation would be as Om and Priya. There's a scene in the film where I talk to her billboard. So I would still be standing and talking to her billboard like this.
One second. Who are you? You are who now?
I'm Vikram. I'm Om.
Oh, you're
I'm all the boys.
Okay.
So it will go. I hope मेरी फोटो ना आ जाए अपने जहाँ दिखेगी मैं बोला जहाँ पे होगी कि पता है जब मैं तुमको देखता हूँ विजय
सर वो भी चेंज हो गई.
पता है जब मैं तुमको देखता हूँ मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि मुझे तुमसे प्यार हो गया है. तुम बोर तो नहीं हो रही है? पता है जब भी मैं तुम्हारे को अपने करीब लाना चाहता हूँ मैं खुद शर्मा जाता हूँ, फिर सोचता हूँ ऐसी की तैसी रेडी.
Vijay sir, you know, every moment in this film, like I said at the beginning, people cheered for it, people applauded it. back home in Chennai, what have the reactions been like towards Jawan? Good luck. So Chennai, what was the reaction, sir?
Not only Chennai, it's all over India, it's a big hit, everybody knows. And, now Allu Arjun tweeted it and then Mahesh Babu also told. So everywhere it's India, and everybody loves him, there is no doubt about it. And it's loud to watch him on screen. You can see the poses and he's giving poses of photo or video, I don't know that. But you can click anywhere when he walks or something, he's doing something. He's such a mass and then handsome. And then he just pulled the audience wherever he goes. Whatever, you can watch it. Leave the films. I love the way he speaks. He handles people. And then he is spontaneous. That mind is so sexy. So sexy and it's attractive. And mostly I watch his interviews and then the way he speaks, the counter. And then I met him first time I met him in 2013. He came to Chennai for Vijay Awards. I met him in an after party. Somebody introduced him. His name is Vijay Sivdi. He's acted in a film called Pizza. So I came and shake him with him. Then I didn't expect. In 2019 I met him in Melbourne and then he came late. We went earlier. So they said Shahrukh Khan didn't come. Okay. He Shahrukh Khan. Okay. He come late. Okay. ऐसा हम लोग ने बैठा. Me and Kumar Raja and Gayatri. Their super deluxe team was there. I was so uncomfortable with the coat and all, so I can never wear a coat. So the day they told us that's a dress code, so it's in Australia, so we have to wear it. So I went like that. And then the way he started pulling somebody, and then it's very sweet. Everybody forgot that he came late. He made us to wait for 1 hour. No, we forgot the way he started the conversation. The press and people are there. It was so attractive, and then he easily handled people and his timing sense and. Especially, I was a junior artist and then I became an actor. So I never get excitement by the existing behavior. I always think where this mind started thinking like this and how it is coming out. That's what, if somebody act in front of me, somebody behave in front of me, I try to crack the mind, not the behavior. For me, behavior is externalness. I think so. Thought is most important. So his thoughts and his way of behavior, the way of handling, his awareness, everything is. That Shahrukh Khan is more sexy than this Shahrukh Khan for me.
एक गाना होना चाहिए था.
Now we will have to marry only. Now we have to get married now.
We have enough witnesses also. We can,
I know.
Atlee sir, I'm purely here because I have loved every portrayal, every film, every performance of him. Now when he does a film, I'm here, but all the fans who are sitting in the audience, all the fans who have gone to watch his movies, as a director there's a sense of responsibility towards the fans. When you decided to make Jawan with Shahrukh Khan, how did you think about that responsibility of how you want to portray him on the big screen in a film like this?
So, first thing, as a director I had is, every director has the same vision. So, we should show the hero in which no audience has seen him before in that kind of avatar or get-ups. So, first thing, I think from my school, I know we have gone to salon and said Shahrukh Khan cut. So we used to have. First thing I went to do a bald one. Sir, in 30 years no one has seen you as bald. So can we do that? So we had a discussion. Of course the idea came from sir only. Sir, should I do bald? So I could have easily confused him. No sir. But that was my first takeaway. I said yes. Then I'm always good at father roles. Basically I love my father very much. So I narrated him the entire script and sir said, I love Azad sir. Then I said, sir, you're gonna be wrong. Finally, the entire world is gonna love Vikram Rathore. That time, as a joke, he said, he knows the film. As a joke, he said, sir, I am class, you are mass. Let's see who's gonna love whom. So finally, after seeing the edit, Sir, everyone is saying Vikram Rathore. I am wrong. So, but he knows the craft than anybody in the world, and because he believes the director. Why he is so big, he doesn't see age or any kind. He just treat everyone equally. So when I said, sir, the day one when I said Vikram Rathore is very important, I know when I did Vikram Rathore first shot with a cigar coming out of smoke, I felt a new Shahrukh Khan, sir. I went near him and I said, I used to talk to him in Tamil. Sir, Kilichti. I said, it's for you, sir. I know it's for you. So whatever he did for Vikram Rathore is purely for me. And I think genuinely, in the 30 years of Shahrukh sir film, I love all his film. But my biggest love was towards Vikram Rathore, and that's a difference I can give. Moreover, on the things, he loves the other actors like anything, because as Ruben said, he was very particular with Vijay Sethupathi sir role. So the villain should be very strong, sir. Do something, sir. Increase him more. He called Ani specifically. He didn't even talk about his background score. He said, Ani, what you want to do? He has done a brilliant job. You have to elevate more in music. So for Deepika ma'am, for Nayanthara ma'am, for everyone, every particular actor, he was very, even he used to run to the mixing studio. Sir, can I see that scene alone to know how Ani has done it? So, does that come out really well? So, he was really a backbone for me. He is the man behind Jawan for sure.